Happy Wednesday. I think I'm live. Yes, I'm live. How are you guys? I hope you're doing really well. As you know, it's Wednesday, and every single Wednesday at 7 p.m., we get on Live Live, and it's a time a lot of people have talked to me about how it's a kind of like their midweek coaching session. It's their midweek break to look at a new topic with some clean eyes, a fresh perspective, and I really just talk about things that I'm working through in my business, stuff that I'm realizing as I'm going through life, and just creating a space where we can have a conversation about not only what I'm going through, but also hear from you about if you all experience the same things I do or are kind of going through the same thing, and to really just take a break and honor ourselves and back up and talk about real topics. And so this week, it's really funny. I have to start off this week with this note. I'm a couple minutes late today. So the reason for that is I every week I print off just like a little bit about what we're talking about. There's Live Live here, and I talk about some different things, make some notes about how I'm gonna run through my information. Not anything a big deal, but I tried to print my page twice today, and it was not printing right. And so I think that this is like God telling me that we're going off book today, and that's we're not going to have any words. And so those of you who didn't even know I did that, you're welcome. But no cheat sheet today. So what I want to talk about first of all, the new people are just logging on. Hi everybody, it's Olivia. It's Live Live, coming at you every single week, 7 p.m. Wednesday. Today it was 7:03 p.m. Sorry about it, but around 7 o'clock. So I'm a life and leadership coach, and I want to start by first of all reminding you, those who are new, maybe logging on. I'm available for coaching, and if you've heard about life coaching, about leadership coaching, what it can do for you, I really encourage you to check it out and go to my website. If you like what you're learning about, and thumb through some videos, and if it really speaks to you, you want to have a conversation about what it might look like for us to work together, go ahead and click up on that work with me page, scroll down and look at the different offerings I have, and then I'll fill out the contact information at the bottom for me, and I'll give you a call, and we can make that happen. But today is a fun one, because this week, if you're celebrating, is Christmas. And man, it has just felt like it has taken forever to get here, but at the same time, I can't believe it's here. It's been a crazy year full of so many unexpected things. I mean, I feel like we talk about this every single week on Live Live, but all of the different things that this year has brought, and just learning about how we're navigating through it. And so, what I've got for you today is, again, if you're a Christian, if you're not a Christian, I think that there's something here for you today. But on Live Live, I've promised you to talk about what's going on in my head, and sort of what I see going on in the world right now. So it's going to have a Christian perspective on Christmas. Again, the bottom line doesn't matter what you believe. The bottom line is still the same, and we'll get there in a little bit. And I think everybody can take something from this. But in the story of Jesus and his birth, as we look, to those who believe, we look at this week as the birth of Jesus. And when you look at the birth and the situational influences around really that historical moment, and just how crazy of a scenario the actual birth of Jesus was. Like, these folks way back here, when Jesus was born, they did not expect anything like what Jesus was, like how he came to this world. They were expecting, heard rumors of this king that was gonna come down and was just going to be a ruler, like some they had seen before. So what they had seen before were kings and with crowns on their head and riches, and kind of born with this silver spoon. And that is not what they got at all. Especially when you look further on in some of the books in the Bible, and you see this guy named Jesus walking around. just doing things that kings then did not do, saying things that kings then did not do, and he calls himself the king. It's crazy. It's crazy. Not only that, he was totally not what they expected. Okay. Also, when you look at Jesus's mother, Mary, oh my gosh, at the time, I mean, women weren't really, they didn't have many rights at all. Especially the type of woman in that culture that Mary was. It was just crazy that she was chosen to be the mother of Jesus. Totally unexpected. She was engaged, and all of a sudden she was pregnant. Unexpected, right? And kind of hard to believe if you're her fiance, right, Joseph. So you've got these different angles of how this just didn't make sense. And as I'm talking about this, maybe you're piecing together why it was so hard for some people to, and lots of people never believed it was really the king that was promised, right? And it's so unexpected. And I get thinking about, and I could go on, and you can read text forever long about how unexpected uh, the kind of baby that Jesus was, and born in a stable. I mean, come on, it was crazy, unexpected, and this this week has been really unexpected. Um, and not to get into too much of that personally, but this week, I decided to kind of lean into that unexpected nature of when we learn about Jesus and in the Christian community, and really ask myself, yeah, this has been super unexpected for us this whole year and this week and this month and everything else. But let's answer that call, okay? Let's think about how, and this is for me, I'm thinking through this. Let's think about how I can live a life that's unexpected in this last week and a half before the new year. How can I live in a way that's unexpected and is for other people and promotes peace, promotes unity? What can I do? And so, what kind of came to my mind is, for me, this is really difficult for me. I'm not a very big like journaler or writer. I don't really, I mean, I do, but I don't like journal every single day. And and so I don't really write people letters. I don't really do that thing. And so I decided, I'm going to start writing people some letters. It's kind of a habit that I think has got lost in time, and I got a letter from my uncle last week that was really timely. And I just realized how special it was and how much it meant to me in that moment. And so I've just committed myself to making those moments for other people, or at least helping encourage those moments for other folks. So I'm going to sit down at my desk this week and I'm going to write a few letters to people. And that's going to be something that's totally unexpected of me to do, because I don't do that. I just don't. I feel like I'm too busy, or I don't have time, and it's just not a priority. I'll just shoot them a text, right? I'll call them. I never take the time and really sit down and write something thought out. So what I'm going to do this week that's totally unexpected, and I'm answering the call that 2020 has been. It has been a time of just having completely no idea what the next turn is. So I'm answering that call with my own kind of curveball. I am going to write these letters. So I'm curious, if you're live, what is something that you can do that helps other people, supports other people, that's unexpected this week? What is something unexpected this week you can do for someone else? Again, you don't have to be gift giving. You don't have to be celebrating Christmas. I have a lot of friends that don't celebrate Christmas, but I think that applies to everybody. It's been an unexpected year for everybody, no matter your religion or not. What can you do, and how can you answer that call? So, and if you're watching this later on, I want you to also just write in the comments, what can you do that's unexpected that would bring joy to someone else, that would bring peace to someone else? And so, for those of you who are celebrating Christmas, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to thank you for being on this Live Live journey with me. Again, if you haven't checked out my website, it's oliviafitchett.com, and there's lots of videos I've put up there. There's lots of ways to get a hold of me. You can look and see how what it looks like for me to work with you in different ways. Also, I have a really big announcement that's coming out next week. And so you're going to want to tune into that next week. It's a big announcement of something I'm launching and kicking off. And if you're somebody who loves New Year's resolutions, you're going to want to tune in. I love you all. Something good is going to happen to you and through you this week. Those are my friends that are celebrating Christmas with me. Merry Christmas. Love you all. Have a good week.